Hi, I would like to share with you this scripture is from the book of Numbers, chapter chapter 6, starting with verse 1. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When either man or woman shall separate themselves to vow a vow of a Nazarite, to separate themselves unto the Lord, he shall separate himself from wine and strong drink, and shall drink no vinegar of wine, or vinegar of strong drink, neither shall he drink any liquor of grapes, nor eat moist grapes or dried. All the days of his separation shall ye eat nothing that is made of the vine tree, from the kernels even to the husk. All the days of the vow of his separation there shall no razor come upon his head, until the days be fulfilled, in the which he separates himself unto the Lord. He shall be holy, and shall let the locks of the hair of his head grow. All the days that he separates himself unto the Lord, he shall come at no dead body. He shall not make himself unclean for his father, or for his mother, for his brother, or for his sister when they die, because the consecration of his God is upon his head. All the days of his separation he is holy unto the Lord. And if any man die very suddenly by him, and he has defiled the head of his consecration, then he shall shave his head in the day of his cleansing. On the seventh day shall he shave it. And on the eighth day he shall bring 2 turtles or 2 young pigeons to the priest to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the priest shall offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering, and he shall make an atonement for him, for that he sinned by the dead, and shall hallow his head the same day. And he shall consecrate unto the Lord the days of his separation, and shall bring a lamb of the first year for a trespass offering, but the days that were before shall be lost, because his separation was defiled. And this is the law of the Nazarite when the days of his separation are fulfilled. He shall be brought unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and he shall offer his offering unto the Lord 1 he lamb of the first year without blemish for a burnt offering, 1 ewe lamb of the first year without blemish for a sin offering, and 1 ram without blemish for peace offerings. And a basket of unleavened bread, cakes of fine flour mingled with oil, and wafers of unleavened bread anointed with oil, and their meat offering and their drink offerings. And the priest shall bring them before the Lord, and shall offer his sin offering and his burnt offering. And he shall offer the ram for a sacrifice of peace offerings unto the Lord with the basket of unleavened bread. The priest shall offer also his meat offering and his drink offering, and the Nazarite shall shave the head of his separation at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and shall take the hair of the head of his separation and put it in the fire which is under the sacrifice of the peace offerings. And the priest shall take the sodden shoulder of the ram, and 1 unleavened cake out of the basket, and 1 unleavened wafer, and shall put them upon the hands of the Nazarite after the hair of his separation shaven. And the priest shall wave them for a wave offering before the Lord. This is holy for the priest, with a wave breast and a heaved shoulder. And after that the Nazarite may drink wine. This is the law of the Nazarite who is vowed, and of his offering unto the Lord for his separation, beside that his hand shall get, according to the vow which he vowed, so he must do after the law of his separation. Now, those scriptures right there are talking about what we call a Nazarite vow, which is basically a special time of consecration unto the Lord for like a special purpose that a man or woman may undertake, and there are specific rules for for the Nazarite vow. One is that person under the Nazarite vow may not drink wine or strong drink, or eat anything that comes from a grape. I mean, even like from seeds to husks that come from the grapevine. Um, he must not touch a dead body. That person must not touch a dead body, and that person must also let their hair grow out. I mean, if this man must let his hair grow out, and all the time that he separated unto the Lord, his hair must be grow out, and if he touches a dead body by accident, he must shave his head and go through a ritual of cleansing, and then reconsecrate his head again, and restart the days of their restart the days of their consecration unto the Lord, because the former days are lost because of his separation was defiled, and there's also a ritual that the person who has completed the Nazarite vow must undergo, and then after going through the completion ritual, the Nazarite may drink wine again. This, this applies to people who are voluntarily taking a Nazarite vow. However, there are a few cases in Scripture where the Nazarite vow is involuntary, and it's a lifelong separation. And for the first of these examples is the obvious one. Samson, in the book of Judges, he was told by his mother was told by the angel of God that that she wasn't to drink wine or strong drink, because the child was going to be a Nazarite from his birth, and he kept himself separated unto the Lord all his life, and he broke the Nazarite vow a few times. Once when he after he tore a lion to pieces, he went back and saw bees and honey in the carcass of the lion. He scooped up some honey from the carcass, and began eating it, and also began sharing with his parents. And also when he took the fresh jawbone of a donkey and started slaughtering 1,000 Philistines with it, and eventually broke the Nazarite vow when his head was shaven during the time that he was with Delilah, and she lulled him to sleep, and she got a man to just shave his head, and he thought Lord was going to give him strength to help him to break free of the Philistines, but Lord departed from him, and he didn't gain his strength back until he grew his hair back, and the time he regained his strength back, he basically used that strength to knock down an entire Philistine palace, temple worship, and he killed himself along with a bunch of Philistines. Also, another example, probably implied, but an example nonetheless, is Samuel. In 1 Samuel, his mother Hannah, who was barren, and she was constantly being pestered by her sister wife Peninnah, because Hannah was not bearing in children, and Peninnah was bearing children for her husband Elkanah, and she asked for a child, if the Lord would visit her, grant her mercy and have a child, and she promised that she would lend him to the Lord all the days of his life, and no razor shall touch his head, and that's pretty much an implication that she was invoking a Nazarite vow unto the child Samuel, and it's possible that John the Baptist in the New Testament underwent a Nazarite vow pretty much all his life. Because Jesus said that John the Baptist came neither eating nor drinking, and they say he has a demon. John the Baptist's diet was basically locust and wild honey, and just he's like living like a hillbilly out in the wilderness, and he was baptizing people, and he eventually got arrested for speaking out against Herod Antipas's marriage of his brother's wife, Herodias, and that those are probably the few examples of Nazarites that are in Scripture, and two of them are involuntary, lifelong Nazarite vows, and one of them I think is probably voluntary. I mean, the one involving John the Baptist. And that's pretty much all I have to share with you in this video. So have a good day, and may God bless you.